spot. And for the Raptors, Siakam at the forward with Gasol in the middle. Carter is out there with Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. In all of Raptors history, Greg, Vince Carter and Kawhi Leonard are two of the biggest names. And now here they are in front of us, teamed up.
And this is a real treat for Toronto fans, seeing these two together. Kevin, between Leonard's lockdown defense and Carter's famously explosive offense, they're going to be causing havoc on both ends of the floor.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And a wide open look for Jordan. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Carter. Pass to Leonard. Carter with it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And that one's good. Leonard.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
The drive by Jordan. The kick out to Rose. Gasol pulls it in. And Carter has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Lowry can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here is Carter, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Carter. There's the triple. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Toronto making a change here. Green's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Cousins is checked in. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
And it's the Raptors' ball. Lowry passes to Gasol. Shoots from the baseline. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Carter outside. A three. Cousins pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot's good from Shaq.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
.149 left to play in the first quarter. Lowry passes to Siakam. Back to Lowry. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Cousins. Pass to Rose. It's stolen by Green. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range. Carter's got 6.
Carter enjoys getting room in the corners to let it fly. A very effective outside shooter.
Here's Rose. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Carter penetrating, and Vince Carter with the slam.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Lowry against the... Oh, and there he puts it down!
What a throw Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Jordan after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And Gasol sends it back. It's Vince Carter on the wing. 8 points for him. It's good.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Lowry against Rose. A fader. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
So with Rhodes on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got English. LaMelo Ball is out there with Harden. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Lowry. Boucher with a screen on Harden. Lowry can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Toronto. And Chicago also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Now here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. This is his first free throw of the game.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Leonard hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Harden against Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Eric Moreland's checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for James Harden. Toronto trailing. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And here's Leonard from three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet outside. Just 4 to shoot. Lowry from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Siakam is checked in for Eric Moreland.
Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
That one is no good. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bio against Leonard. Drains it! Kawhi! Kaboom!
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tries yet again. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Chicago trails by 4. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Siakam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And Toronto making a change. Carter's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Cousins. English comes in for Michael Jordan. Vince Carter, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rose in for Ball.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Now here's Van Vliet. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, oh, man!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Leonard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Going and finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up. You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
On the wing, Anunoby. Antetokounmpo defending. Anunoby against Antetokounmpo. Outside Carter scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Rose.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Leonard on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Chicago making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Carter. That one doesn't go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Outline. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Siakam at the forward with Gasol in the middle. Carter is out there with Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jordan kicks to Rose. Adebayo, high post. Leonard's there. They now take the lead. And Chicago leads by 1.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Siakam up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Siakam passes to Leonard. From downtown. Outside Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. Lowry's got 5 now.
Oh, that's from another zip code. You have to pick Lowry up at half court. Oh, this guy will make you pay.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Rose surveying the D. It's stolen by Carter. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Here's the floater. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Carter has it in the corner. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chicago trails by 4. Rose finds O'Neal. Out to Carter. Leonard against Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. He takes it in. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Carter. Rose against Siakam. Pass to Lowry. Gasol setting the pick for Lowry. No good with the triple. Here's Adebayo. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Chicago. Shoots off the step back. Jordan against Carter. On the top of the key. Here's Cousins. And at last, they get one to fall.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
Outside Lowry. Back to VanVleet. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Here's Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, it's hard to establish good D on Gasol because of his height and his width. But, you know, he'll happily win a trip to the line by using what he has.
Chicago trails by 3. Down low. Here's Shaq. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Shaq's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
There's the lob to Carter. Jordan with the steal. For the lead. Lowry against Carter. Kept alive. Here's Cousins. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Rose in the post, working on Gasol. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Derrick Rose. .40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For the tie. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Cousins. And that's now 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Van Vliet with it. Still without a basket. Outside Lowry. That 3 off the mark. Carter for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Jordan on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Adebayo. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Carter. And it's English in at the 3 spot. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on English.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lynn's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. James Harden, he's checked in for Vince Carter.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Boucher with a screen on English. And the dunk by Boucher.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Chicago trailing here. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to English. Shot clock at 6. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Raptors with some changes. OG Anunoby comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Green. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Siakam outside. Pass to Lin. Van Vliet looking around. Outside Leonard. Shoots from the high post. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Some changes for Toronto. Gasol's checked in for OG Anunoby. Carter comes in for Jeremy Lin. And it's Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Chicago also making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Cousins. Jordan comes in for English. And it's Rose in for Ball. Rose against Lowry. Gasol with the rebound. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Shaq.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Carter outside. 3-pointer, Lowry. Oh, they get it back.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Adebayo. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Toronto trailing. And here's Lowry. Gasol screen on Rose. Takes it out to Leonard. It's Carter, high post. 4 on the clock. Gasol with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And the Raptors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Here's Leonard. And again, no good by Toronto. Chicago leading by 3. Rose passes to Jordan. Back to Rose. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Adebayo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Here's Leonard. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, just look at what Leonard is doing.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Rose. Good work defensively by Lowry. Carter, the pass to Siakam. Right side Gasol, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Can't knock in the three. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his second personal foul. 14 fouls.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 4. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.